Welcome to the channel. I'm Scott and I've got some exciting news. Filmora's YouTube channel has exceeded 800,000 subscribers. That's a big deal. To celebrate, Filmora is going to give stuff away now. So they're going to give you some prizes, and all you got to do is go to the website, the one I'm going to link in the description, get on there, make a comment about how you like Filmora, what you think about it, share it, comment, refer it to your friends. That's it. Then you're eligible to win one of those fantastic prizes. Make sure you check that link in the description right now and go do that. Now let me show you some of my favorite things about Filmora. One of my favorite tools with Filmora is a little AI tool called Audio Stretch. And I'm going to quickly demonstrate that for you. So I have a file here that is 11 minutes and 40 seconds long. Let's go ahead and just mute that. So I will pick an audio track here that is only 1 minute and 4 seconds long. And let's drop it on the audio track line. So this is what it looks like. Not very good, right? We ran out of audio. Well, there's a tool built right in called Audio Stretch. This tool uses some artificial intelligence to calculate the song and make it longer. And done. So it took a minute song and just made it basically 11 minutes long. The initial track was 1 minute long, 1 minute and 4 seconds, which would have been just about where you see the image of the audio stretch. That little thing right there is the stretch. So let's listen to it before the stretch and a little bit after the stretch. Don't worry about the content, just listen to the song and see if you can hear anything. That is pretty amazing, and I use Audio Stretch all the time. No longer do I need to worry about finding an audio track to match my video track, or trying to stick two audio tracks together and putting a transition in them and blah blah blah. I don't need to worry about that. If I've got a video that's an hour long and I've got a track that's 30 seconds long, audio track, I'm in business. Another one of my favorite tools is very unique to Filmora. I actually haven't found it on any other tool unless you pay megabucks for it. That is a tool that helps you convert formats. So I can take this 16 by 9 and convert it to a 9 by 16 or whatever I want with a little bit of effort from Filmora, and I'm going to demonstrate that for you. First thing we want to do is go ahead and just get rid of the audio track. So what I want to do is find a part, just a piece of this video that I want to basically turn into a short for TikTok. So let's just say I want that part right there. Okay, where am I? That's about 30 seconds worth right there. Cut it. Delete the rest. Let's export this tiny little piece. So let's give it a name that you can remember what you're doing. I like to be pretty specific in my titles. These are titles that no one will ever see. Of course you see it, but normally no one will ever see this but me. Pick your folder where you want to put it. You can just keep that to match the project settings, or if it's different than your project settings, you'll have to choose a resolution. Everything else here is the same for me. Let's go ahead and fire it off. Now keep in mind, I am not reformatting anything. I am just exporting that into an MP4 in its original 16:9. And we'll be right back. I need to switch you over to the startup window. Under File, Return to Startup Window. Now that we've got you over to the home screen, we're going to choose Auto Reframe. Let's go to Import, and this is the one that I call Part of Jungle for free format. We'll bring that in, and we can immediately see that that is a 16 by 9. But we want 9 by 16, which it knows. But you can also choose other ones. You can go Instagram, 1:1, whatever you want to do. We're going to stick to that right there. And first thing we're going to do is analyze it. This is why you want to pre-trim it first, because if you have a long video and you don't trim it down, this part here could crash, or it could just take forever to complete. Everything inside that green square is what you're now going to see. So what we can do is take it all the way back to the beginning, and you can move the square, and what you're doing here is basically you're making a keyframe. So let's keep this person and this motorcycle in frame. Click this here. It's frame by frame. You can see it slowly drifting to the right. Just ease it back a little to the left. We're going to keep that person, that bike in the frame until we turn the corner. And here's the great thing about this tool. When you get done and you play it back and you say, well, it doesn't look right, you can come right back here and do this again. And from here, you can just simply hit export. It'll put a new name on it for you. Just see it added the auto reframe part for you. And that's it. We have now taken a 16 to 9 to a 9 to 16. And I now have a short that I can put on YouTube. I can put it on TikTok, or whatever I want. So I've got a short that will qualify as a short. Now I'd like to show you another one of my favorite tools. Let's just leave this clip on the screen for a second. And under audio, music, and beats, I've chosen a song here called Supernova. Let's just drag it down. You can see that I'm downloading it, so I've never used it. And let's give it a quick listen. Okay, that has a nice heavy bass beat to it. How do we use that? Well, here's how you do it. Go back to Supernova, right-click, choose Beat Detection. It's already finished. Every 4 beats, there will be a marker on the screen. But what if we don't want 4 beats? Right-click and go to Beat Options. Now we can change it to whatever we want. We'll leave it on 4 beats for this demonstration, but you can set that anywhere you want. Now, why didn't it do anything down here? It's because that copy has already been used, so it can't modify that one. Let's delete that one. But let's drag this one down with the new symbol on it, and you will see something a little different. Now, every 4 beats, there is a marker. Pretty good, huh? Let's delete that again, and let's go to Beat Options. And I do believe that 2 beats is better for this song. Bring it back down again, and listen again. Yes, 2 beats is exactly what we want. And why do we want to put beat markers on our audio track? Let me show you. Take your left mouse, click on one of these. It'll line up the video with the marker. Go ahead and lock the bottom track so you don't mess it up. Split the top one. Let's move over a little bit to something different, like over here. And it doesn't matter. You don't have to cut these on the markers, because wherever you cut is the new beginning. You don't need to pay attention to that. Just cut. And then we'll do one more cut. Let's do one right here. And we're going to change the scene again to something completely different over there. And this is why you want beat markers. So you can change your clips, your scenes, your whatever on the beat. For this one, we're going to choose effects, audio effects, and audio-driven effects. Some of these you will have to purchase outside of your normal subscription, and some of these are included with your base subscription. We'll choose one of those. Audio-driven zoom, one of my favorites, by the way. Let's drop it down, drag it out, and on the beat, we're going to get a zoom. I know, it's crazy. Watch the preview window. That is one of my favorites. If you double-click audio-driven zoom, you can adjust this threshold, loudness, treble loudness. Let me show you a couple more things real quick, since we're on a roll here, of my favorite things. These would be under effects. When we'll start with Beautiful Memories, which is in my history. I use Beautiful Memories an awful lot. I'm going to drag it down a little bit here so you can see. Now for this one, I'll move the mouse. You watch the preview window. Just watch. Boom. See that? Off, on, off, on. It adds a little bit of teal color to it. Brightens things up a little bit. I really like that one. It's one of my favorites. And one of my other favorites is Sunny Days, and boy do I use Sunny Days a lot. Sometimes it works really well, sometimes it doesn't. Depends on what you're filming. But in this case, watch the sky. Gray, white. I know my hand's in the way. Watch the sky here. See how it grayed out? It brightened up, grayed out, brightened up. And here's another trick that I have done on certain clips. Stack them. Beautiful memories with sunny days. See that? Now I wouldn't use these for this particular clip. Reason is it overexposed it. You can see the clouds are gone. There is a way to fix that, but I would probably go with beautiful memories and not sunny days on this particular clip. And those are some of my all-time favorite things with Filmora. In fact, they're so high up, they're almost a necessity for me. I make an awful lot of videos, and I use these extensively. I want to thank you for watching, and we'll see you real soon on the next video.